My good friend, my good friend.
How are you?
Good to see you. I'm so pretty good. After see
Oh,
you, after saw you. How's
great,
everything
great.
with you?
I'm a little stressed at the moment. I'm trying to get a trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, I realized when you answered the
Ah,
calling. After when you answered.
yeah, I'm trying to get I have a flight Monday, but I have to get to the capital, and
Mhm.
the train leaves very early in the morning, but there's no train near to where I leave. I have to go to the main city, which is an hour away.
Could you change? Could you change the time? Could you change the flight time?
Oh no, no, no! I have to make that flight. It's in the afternoon. The flight is in the
Mm,
afternoon, so I have to make that flight.
yeah, I think it might be a big problem for you, but you can able to do it. I
Yeah,
think.
it's just you see, if I had a the train was about an hour later, 1 hour later.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to catch. I would need to catch the first train, which is at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I have to go to the
Mm,
local train station, which is like 30 minutes from where I live. And I have big suitcases, so I would need to find like a way to get there. It's
how
complicated.
about taxi?
I could ask, yeah, I could get a taxi. I guess I could ask for a taxi to come and take me
Yeah,
to
actually, the problem is same for me, especially when I come to from Istanbul to Kırıkkale.
Mhm.
Especially when I go to the train station, right, or flight, the transportation might sometimes the transportation a problem for me,
Mhm.
especially earlier hours, right?
Very, yeah. Now the alternative I could do is I could take. I have a rent a car that I've reserved a rent a car,
Mm-hmm.
and I could take that car the same day of the flight and drive. It's 4.5 hours drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can try you can try as a last solution, right? Last resort, maybe. Taxi. Maybe
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I get stressed out because what happened is, um, I asked my anyway. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Sometimes
Hmm.
I my you see, the opportunity that I had was an opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to go with a car, but they have this thing called blah card. It's called blah blah. So there are people who advertise as an application advertise that they're going to a city and they need passengers, people to cover.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
So I had that opportunity, yesterday, but I needed to communicate with the person because I don't know if they have space, how many people they're taking in the car. I don't know if they have
Mhm.
suitcase because be carrying two suitcases, kind of thing.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah. If you will find a person to go there, it will be advantageous for you. It might be advantageous for you to go there.
Well, no, I mean, if I have to drive, I drive. It takes me 4 hours, 4 hours. But if I have to do it, I'll do it. You know.
And by the way, I've twisted my foot, my feet.
How did you do that? Riding a sheep?
No, actually, we were good to see, not eyes. Uh, I don't know this. Calf, yeah. We were running after calf, right? Calf.
What, a cow? Calf
Yeah, calf.
of a cow?
Like
Calf.
yeah, baby calf.
Okay. Uh huh. Yeah, I know a calf. Yeah, what happened?
Yeah. calf. Baby cow. Right? And I felt, right?
felt.
I felt on the soul, soil, right?
Soil.
Yeah, and when I realized it after 30 minutes, I felt a bit pain.
Oh.
Now that's okay. There a little pain, but if the pain will continue, I might be have to go to doctor. But
But
now
but how badly was it? Did you like? Is it swollen? Is it swollen? Is it big? Big? Swollen.
a bit swollen. Yeah, I know. Swollen, right?
Yeah.
I know this word.
Okay.
There's the word swollen, right? On my feet.
What,
Please go on.
what part of the foot? Is it ankle sprain?
Yeah, it's ankle.
Or the dorsal?
On ankle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
between. Yeah, it might be ankle. How could you say this?
A sprained ankle. Sprained.
Yeah, sprained ankle. Actually, I knew it these words from school.
Okay. Yeah.
Some of them, but
Yeah. Sprained ankle.
because health lessons after health lessons start, the school has been finished because of the virus. That's why I didn't learn more vocabularies in medicine about medicine.
Okay. All right.
Hey, no problem. I think if the as I said, if the problem will continue, probably I'll go to hospital.
Okay. Okay.
But I can't walk right now. Yeah, I can't walk hard. Easily.
I see. You cannot work hard. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's today. Actually, I found.
You found a good lesson.
Yeah, I found a good lessons
Okay.
about the dogs. Right.
Really, find it. Send it to me.
Of course, teacher.
How is everything? How is the family?
My family is good. My family doing okay. And yesterday I slept in the outside. The weather was so cold. Actually, my mother was in hate. No, my mother was in angry with me.
She was angry.
Yeah, she was angry because of me. Why you are sleeping? Why you are slept in the outside, right, in the balcony? And that's why I think I have a little cough.
Oh,
because yeah, because
cool.
of yesterday.
It was cool outside.
Yeah, the outside was a bit cool. And except that everything's doing okay.
That's
and
good.
I drove a car. Yeah, actually, I have a drive license.
Right. Okay.
Driver license, right?
Right. Do you have a stick, a lever, a stick shift?
What?
The car. Do you have a stick shift? Like, or is it automatic? Automatic?
No, manual.
Manual. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's an old car actually, but actually I wanted to buy a car this year, but when I checked the car prices, I thought that it's so expensive, right? Because there are a lot of taxes, right?
Right.
It's it's a big problem. For example, when the car come to Turkey, normally the price is 100 liras.
Right.
When the car come to Turkey, the price of car turns 300 liras. Three times more expensive.
Wow, 3 times
because of taxes.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. A lot of that's the problem why cars are so expensive. You know, it's taxes. They put a tax on the car. How much is, like, for example, how much is a tax? What percentage?
Well, 200%.
200%.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if a car costs $100, it's $300.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, but it's real.
God. So
yeah, many people complain this situation.
Yeah.
Because of this situation. That's why I don't want to buy. I didn't want to buy a new car, a car.
Right.
It's not necessary to buy a new car
Right.
for these prices, from these prices, right?
Right.
But maybe in the future, because my salary, I want to evaluate my salary for different things, right? Education, my life quality, travel. Car is not necessary for me now.
Right.
If I buy a new car, right? A car, I have to pay at least 5 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To buy a new car.
Right. Wow, that's a long time. Yeah. Well, generally speaking, most cars are like that. You know, you have a car payment for 5 years, like that.
Yeah, I think it's a long time. Not necessary. That's why.
Well, you know, usually, I mean, cars last 5 years. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
It's taking a little while. Cars usually, well, before a car has it usually you get 66 payments, and it runs. Okay, man's best friend. I like that.
If you were me, what you would do? Would you buy a new car in Turkey?
Well, it depends. You know, depends. It depends.
For example, thinks that your salary is $5,000. A new car price at least $100,000.
Right.
Would you buy a new car in this situation?
No.
In this case?
No. You know, first of all, but a car is okay. This is the situation with a car. All right. This is something you always have to remember. Anytime you buy a car, a second-hand car.
Yes.
Okay, you're running the risk of a car only has a life of 10 years. 10 years. Okay. 5 years. The first 5 years of the car, it's no problem, no maintenance, no issues. First 5 years.
Yeah.
You know why? Because those are cars. Those usually cover the warranty. The next, for the 5 years, the car usually gets little problems, not big problems, little problems. You have to change. You have to change the tires. It's a little this, a little bit of that. Okay, but not major problem. After 10 years, then a car could start having major problems. Okay. So
the major problems will start.
Right. So when I was younger, I bought new cars because I was young. I keep a car 10 years, and I move and get a new car. 5 years, I pay. 5 years, I have a car free, no payment. But now I don't buy a new car. Now I buy a second-hand car. You understand? Now, but like I've been fortunate. For example, here in Spain, I bought 2 cars. The first one lasted me with no problems for 1 year, no problem. Thank goodness, because I drive a lot. The second one, this has been great. It hasn't given me a problem. It starts up, everything runs. You understand me? But it's an old car. It's 20 years old. You see? Now, the reason
I got it.
I don't buy a new car because I don't know if next year or 2 years I'm in Spain. I go somewhere else. Maybe I come to Turkey.
Not certain time.
Yeah.
Not certain time, actually.
Exactly. So there's no point me buying a car that I'm going to spend 5 years. I don't have 10 years, you see. I don't have 10 years.
Yeah. Actually, the problem is in Turkey about second-hand cars, right? There is not enough. There is not enough second-hand cars in Turkey. That's why second-hand car prices is close to
a new car.
A new car. The second-hand car prices is close to new car prices.
Okay. Well, then you may as well get a new car.
Yeah, now I'm 21 years old. I don't need a new car. Transportation is a good option for me for now, but in the future, I want to evaluate this condition, right, to create a good future for me, and after I create a good feature, and I can buy a new car. But I think it might not be good option for me,
right,
to buy a car.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's not a good option, it's not a good option. Then you don't worry about buying a car. The thing is, like, for example, if you live in New York City, okay, like my sister has a car. She pays $600 a month in the car. Okay, 600.
Oh,
yeah, it's a nice car. It's an Acura. It's a beautiful car. Now the problem is this: the two issues she has. Number one is she doesn't drive the car. In 2 years, she's put 12,000 miles in it. You see, that's number one. So she's not getting a bang for the buck. The second thing in New York is that maybe Istanbul is the same way. It's impossible to find parking. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah. So if you want to put the car in a garage, if you want to put the car in a parking garage, it's going to cost you $400. You see, to park the car in a garage. So essentially, you're paying $1,000 to have a car that you're not using. You see, it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Now, where I live in Florida, you need a car because there's no other way to go anywhere. You have to have a car.
Okay.
Yeah, bus is no good. Okay, that Uber. You don't want to be calling Uber $5-6 every pop, $10 pop. If you're going to be going to the supermarket to buy groceries, because where I live, it's not, the supermarket is not downstairs. I have to get in a car and drive to a location because it's like houses, it's homes, it's not city.
It's like my hometown actually, because if I have lived in here, I would bought a new car, because whenever if I want to if I need to go to grocery store, I need a car to go there because it's far from here. There's no transportation, there's no buses, and when you wait coming a buses, it takes so many times, right? Which is buses come here, and that's why if I have lived in here, I would bought a new I would buy a car. I would buy a car, right?
Right.
But like I said, I agree with you. I live in Istanbul. To find a park is so problem, and so expensive, right? That's a not good option. But as for transportation, I learned this word from you. As for COVID-19,
Right.
as for transportation, it's a good option because now I don't any money to get in bus, right? Because of my profession for 3 months. After 3 months, because of my I'm a student, right? I only pay 50 liras per month and unlimited using.
Okay.
Actually, I like unlimited 200 using, right?
200. Right.
It's it's like $8.
Right.
After I paid $8, I used transportation per month.
Okay, per month. Per month. Right.
Per month, right?
Right. Exactly.
I think I don't want to pay much more money.
Right. And the thing is with you is Istanbul has got trains, it's got the subway, it's got buses, it's got a lot of transportation.
Yeah, transportation is so developed
So
in Istanbul.
right. So now, what about a place like Izmir? Does it have transportation, or you have to buy a car? You need a car.
Isn't it? Yeah, transportation is good in Izmir, but it's not as much as Istanbul. But the traffic is so not relaxed. Free gap, right? That how could you say this? Good word.
The traffic is not the traffic jams. There's not a lot of intense traffic jam.
Huh. Yeah, there is no traffic jams in Izmir, like Istanbul, right?
Wow.
Yeah, but you can buy a car in Izmir because close Izmir, there are so many beautiful city close to Izmir.
Right, right.
If you want to live there, probably when you move there, you would want to visit many city, right? Like Bodrum,
Right.
like Manisa, maybe Istanbul,
Right.
and that's why. And these cities are close to Izmir, and in Izmir there is no traffic jam, but you might be visit like I don't remember counties. Anyway, you probably you might be want a car there.
Okay.
Transportation is a good option in Istanbul, but I don't agree for Izmir.
Izmir. Okay. So then Izmir, you would need a car. Yeah. But that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, usually cities like New York City, like if you if you went to live in Los Angeles, California, LA, you need a car.
LA,
You need a car. There's no way you're gonna get around LA without a car. No way. Why?
LA is a big states in America, in US.
Well, you see, the thing with Los Angeles, it's spread out. It's wide. It's spread out, and it's not dense. You know, it's not dense. So if you go, for example, if you're visiting your friend's house who lives in a mountain, you know, there's no. Even if you took a bus nearby, you're still gonna have to walk. You know, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers to get to him. You see what I mean? So you need. This is why LA's traffic is the worst in the world. I mean, it's, you know, it used to be. I don't know. Maybe it's gotten better. But when I lived there, it was famous, the traffic.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I got it up already. I have it up. Man's best friend.
Okay.
Faithful, my friend. Faithful.
You are my faithful friend.
Tell me about faith. Tell me the definition and the give me the sentence.
Okay. Faithful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for example, I have a friend. My friend is so faithful for me. How? Because when I give him a secret,
Right.
they usually keep secrets, and he usually supports me.
Mm-hmm.
Even if past so many years, he doesn't forget me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he calls me, and yeah, whenever I need to him, he usually help me, right?
Okay. Okay. So he's what you call a faithful man. Okay. Okay. Sweet gland. Sweet gland.
Sweet gland. Sweet is like, uh, as I know, sweet gland on dogs' feet, right? Paws,
I have no idea. I didn't know about this.
on their paws,
Oh yeah,
as I know.
they have sweet glands in the paws.
Yeah,
Okay,
as I
a
know.
small gland that secretes. Oh no, sweat. A small gland that is used
Mhm.
for an animal or human. Oh yeah, the sweat glands. The sweat glands. Okay.
Sweat
Yeah.
glands, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. Okay. All right. Combination.
Combination two or more things that are joined together. For example, uh, this is different. How could you say this? Forget name.
Which name is? Hold on.
Yeah.
Which one?
Uh, blanket? No, not blanket.
What's this?
Blanket.
What are you referring?
Yeah, I can. Pillow. Yeah. This pillow is different,
Pillow.
and pillow. Yeah,
Pillow.
pillow,
There you go.
pillow. Right.
Pillow.
This pillow is different.
Mm-hmm.
This pillow is different, and
Mm-hmm.
when I uh, when I join together, right?
I
When I join them together,
right.
and it's turned out any combination, right?
Right. Exactly. It comes to combination. So in the example,
Yeah.
she has a combination of beauty and intelligence. Beauty and intelligence.
Wow.
Wow, lovely, man. Wow.
How about me?
Of course, man. Hamza, what do you think, man? Beauty and intelligence. Very intelligent, very man. Beauty.
By the way, I'll cut my hair when I return in Istanbul.
Huh? Oh, you're gonna cut your hair.
Uh,
Why?
yeah, I don't
You don't
I don't like my hairstyle
oh,
because here is so long
oh
and the hair is a bit short. That's why I need to orange again. Actually, I cut my hairs myself,
okay, okay.
and that's why a bit
Uh,
yeah, I don't like now my hairstyle.
right,
That's why I need a bit orange.
right, right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
1 second. Okay. Um,
Breed.
breed. Okay, I'm breed.
Breed.
Yeah, breed.
Breed is, for example, um, for lamp, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the form of verb? It's only noun. Breed.
Breed. Yeah. Now,
What is the verb form? Do you know?
well, you can use a verb. You can use verb. Um,
Give birth.
well, bred. I bred the two horses. I bred the two horses. You put them,
Hmm.
you mated them. To breed something is to make something, take two things and put it together and create something.
Ah.
Yeah, breeding. Breed. But it also has a different meaning. It could also mean the type of something, the type. What breed is your dog? What breed is your dog? But you could say, oh, your horses. Would you like to breed your horse with my horse? Kind of.
Could you write this? I actually I understand all of that,
Okay, let me explain.
but
So breed,
Yeah.
there's two. Breed is equal, in this instance, equal to type. Type. Okay, that's one example. The other example is breed equals the process of animals having offspring. Okay, so breed equals type. A type, like what's the breed of your cat? What's the breed of your dog? You know, for example. But then you say, okay, let's say hypothetically, your dad has a sheep. The guy down the street, he has big sheep, and you want to breed the two because you want to have a bigger sheep. So that's what they call breeding. It's mating.
How about probably you know
What's that?
mule and after mule and horse double, right? What will turns out? What will and I can write this. How could I read this? Horse.
Let's call a mule. A mule.
Mule.
And horse.
Mule and horse. After mule and horse doubled.
Yeah. A mule.
Do you know this?
Yeah. A mule.
Not mule. I'm sorry. Donkey.
Donkey.
Yeah. Donkey and horse. After donkey and horse doubled, right? It will appearance. It will. How could you say this? Breed.
When you breed a donkey and a horse, what do you get? See, horse dunk.
Yeah, mule is breed.
Oh, so a horse
I didn't
and a donkey creates a mule, but mules could be huge. Mules can be mules are the strong animals. They're strong.
Yeah, we had a one.
Oh, you did?
We have a one when I was in child, right?
Oh, okay.
I know it was so strong, right? And it's like strong. It's strong like a horse, but appearance. Its appearance looked like a donkey, but as a power like horse.
Okay.
Combination.
Appeared like a donkey, had the power of a horse. Okay, that makes it.
Yeah, good example.
Yeah, but was it bigger than a horse? Bigger than a horse? A mule is usually a horse. Usually. No?
Yeah, actually, mule was smaller than horse.
Oh,
but bigger than donkey.
Okay. All right. Okay, the next word. Okay, develop.
I have developed my business.
Correct.
My English, maybe.
Yeah, definitely develop your English. So to grow or become more mature, to change over time. So you definitely develop. Your English has developed. Your English developed.
My English has developed.
Yeah.
I used to say develop,
okay.
But I learned from you develop.
Yeah. Well,
actually my audio sense is good, and I usually don't forget voices, right?
Okay.
For example, when I hear from you something, I usually don't forget I hearing from you.
Okay, the sound, in other words. Okay.
Yeah, today's I keep English.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all right. Let's read this. Ready? Go ahead and read.
Yes, I am.
Mhm.
In dictionaries, a
Right.
best friend is typically
Mhm.
defined as a person that one is close to. However, one is close to.
Mhm.
However, best friends don't necessarily have to be human as
Human. Human.
huh, human,
Human.
human,
Right.
human,
Human.
right?
Human.
Human as dogs are often called
Mhm.
man's best friend.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true. Like people, dogs are capable of love and affection.
Mhm.
In a way, dogs make better friends than people because they are faithful to their masters. They are kind and they appreciate everything you do for them. In
Right.
return, they will love you as much as they can. According to Japan Pet Food Association, there are over 12.3 million dogs owned as pets in Japan,
Mhm.
and it is estimated that 78 million dogs are owned in the United States alone. Alone.
Alone. Alone.
Alone.
Alone. Alone.
Alone.
There you go. Alone.
Right? A bit long. Okay. Here are a few interesting facts about dogs. Most dogs' sense of smell is almost 10,000 times stronger than humans.
Humans. Humans.
Humans,
Right.
okay, stronger than humans.
Mhm.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Labradors,
Labradors. Labradors.
Labradors.
Mhm.
Labradors are the most popular dogs breed in the United States. Dogs are not colorblind, but they cannot see as many colors as humans.
Humans. Right.
They see they see the world as a combination of yellow,
Uh,
white, blue. Okay,
Now let me ask you a question. I'm just curious though. How do they know that?
I'm sorry.
How do they know that? How do they know that? How do they
Yeah, I see.
uh,
I see, but I understand what you asked me. Why asked me?
I'm just
Maybe
I'm just curious.
they. Yeah, many people maybe they transformed like a dog.
I don't know. I feel maybe
They might be transform a dog,
uh,
right? I'm just kidding.
okay. Okay,
I'm just kidding, dog.
that's all right. Okay, continue. I don't I always ask that question. How do they know a dog sees blue, red, and green? How do they know that? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, continue.
Okay, and gray
Uh-huh.
Dalmatians.
Dalmatian.
Dalmatians.
Hmm.
Dalmatians are born completely white, and develop their spots as they age. Right?
Hmm.
Dogs only have sweet glands in their paws. Actually, I knew it.
You knew that. You knew that. Yeah, that was awesome. I didn't know that, to be honest with you. I thought
Yeah.
that they had it in their necks, like in their throat. When they they put the tongue out. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the most popular
Okay.
breed of dog in the United States?
What is the most popular breed? Yeah, I said this. Dalmatians, the uh, Dal, what is Dalmatians, right? Not Dalmatians. I'm sorry. Labradors.
Labradors. Labradors.
Labradors,
Right.
right? Labrador is the most popular breed of dog in the United States.
Right. Are dogs colorblind?
They're not. They can see, according to researchers,
Hmm.
they can see the word as a combination of yellow, right, white, blue,
Right.
and gray.
Okay. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do dogs have sweat glands?
Yes, they do, or
Yeah.
they do.
Do they dogs
Yeah,
have?
they
Yes.
do.
Yes. Yeah, they do. Okay. Good.
They do.
Yeah. You could maybe say
And
in their legs, right? Their paws.
according to article, most dogs' sense of smell is almost 10 times stronger than humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, I smell
Right.
one times.
Right.
They sense of smells,
Mhm.
right? 10,000 times are stronger than us.
Okay. That's strong. That's strong. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a dog? Yes. What was it like? If not, you want to have one. Have you ever had a dog?
Yeah, I have.
Mhm.
I had.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I have. I have,
You have a dog now.
and now I don't have a dog,
You had.
but I had.
Mhm.
I had a dog, or I have. Anyway,
Mhm.
I have a dog. I had a dog when I was a child, in the village, right?
Right.
Actually, I have. I can say about this question. Uh, I can say maybe yes, because when I come to visit, when I come to here, right,
Mhm.
I have many dogs. But if as for speaking, especially,
Mhm.
when I had a one when I was a child, the dog was so faithful, right? I used to feed it, right?
Right.
And it used to come with me, and when it see me,
But it's
when
on
it's
me.
when it saw me, and it was usually uh, gore or gore, how could you say?
Gore.
Yeah,
Gore.
it,
Gore.
it was used to once to me, right?
Oh,
Yeah, actually,
it's happy. It was happy with you. Happy. It was happy to see you.
yes, it was happy
Uh,
to see me.
right. What the word did you use?
And
Gore?
no, actually, um, barking.
Oh,
Yeah,
barking.
barking.
It would bark. It would bark. Okay.
Yeah, I remember this. Actually, watching movie with subtitle is so improving or develop. It's so useful for a person who was in learning English.
Right. Right.
And I learn any words for movies.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's yeah. It would bark. Now, was it barking because it was happy to see you? Because the dog barked because they're jumping and they're barking, or was it barking?
Yeah,
"Ah,"
like
like
this.
that?
Not like this.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Not
So
like
it
this.
was happy to see you then. Okay.
My master, actually, I think the dog said,
Mhm.
dog used to say,
Dog used to
uh,
talking dog.
yeah, hypothetically, right?
All right.
The dog used to say, my master come here. Oh, yeah, but really, they are so faithful
Right.
animals.
Dogs are fantastic. What are the advantages of
Mm.
having a dog? What are the advantages of having it? What do you think are the a dog?
Mm, Yeah, it might be advantages for a person who was is who was not social, right?
Mhm. Right.
And they for psychology, to recover psychology,
Psychologically,
right? Because in this area, people feel alone, right?
Alone.
Live alone.
Right.
Not actually feel alone.
Feel alone.
Yeah, like
Feel alone
I'll explain for
or
you.
feel lonely. Feel lonely.
Feel lonely, right?
Right.
For example, I have many people. I have many friends, right?
Mhm.
Although I have many friends, or people, although people have many friends, they feel lonely,
Lonely. Yeah,
and
that's the word. Lonely. Yeah.
they might having dogs
Mhm.
to recover, maybe to recover their six, right? Their
Sensibility.
yeah, their sensibility.
Yeah.
It's more better word.
Right. They have dogs too.
My,
Yeah. To
it's my idea actually about this.
Okay. Well, dogs. Look, the beauty of dogs is I've always had a dog. I don't have one here, but I have. We've always had a dog in the family. You know, it's been a tradition. And dogs are companion. When you get home, it doesn't matter how bad a day you had. They're wagging their tail. They're happy. They're jumping on you. They're so happy. Yeah, and they're loyal. They never like fight with you. They never want to scream at you. You know, they always look at you. You know, and it doesn't. They just by mere having a dog, it creates a presence in you. It gives you tranquility. Dogs are so amazing that way. Yeah. The only problem, yeah, that's they're fantastic. Companionship. They give you companionship, right?
Yeah, actually, in this area, interpersonal relationship is so problem.
Right.
It becomes actually. That's why to like I said, to big it become a big problem to recover personality, to recover people personalities, right?
Right.
People feel lonely. People don't believe in or don't count on people. Don't count on other people.
Right.
But dogs is so different than people, because when you count on a person, right? People might be betrayed to you,
Right.
and you cannot count on a people. You cannot relieve.
Relief. Yeah.
Relieve in on a person,
Right.
but you can count on dogs.
You could definitely count on dogs. Yeah.
Yes.
Always. They're faithful, they're loyal, and they're great companions. No matter. And they could be like, for example, if you want to exercise, dog could go for a run with you. You could take a dog out to have a walk. Take the dog park. There's many factors. And you know what? As a young guy, if you have a dog, a nice dog, and you're walking, the girls are always, oh, he's so cute. Yeah. It's a good, what we call a chick. We call it a chick attraction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like American movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
Actually, I learn more things about American culture.
yeah. But anyway, so that's kind of those are some of the advantages. Now, what are the disadvantages of having a dog? What are the disadvantages?
Question 2.
Yeah, number 3. Question 3.
Number 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What are the word they use is what are the drawbacks? What are the drawbacks? Drawback, disadvantages, drawbacks.
The drawback. No, yeah, disadvantages means okay. Yeah, for example, the dogs is a bit
Dogs are.
dirty animal.
Dogs are.
Dogs are how could say dirty animal, right?
Dirty.
Or could you correct my sentence? Dogs might be. I will find this
What
word.
you're trying to say? Bring diseases? I don't know. What are you trying to say?
Yes, like this. Dogs.
Mhm.
These words. I don't.
Sully. Okay.
Yeah.
No, in other words, they bring in dirt. They bring in dirt.
And dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah, they can dirt the house, right?
Dirty.
In the house,
Right.
and to clearing them might be problem, and some of them are not faithful,
They're not.
and yeah, they might be bite
Oh,
bite people.
oh, really?
Yeah, it depends. A little of them, right?
Right.
It might be problem for children.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, some dogs are that way. They're aggressive. Some dogs are aggressive, right? You don't know maybe their personality. It's usually not the dog. It's something related to something that happened to a dog. They have a very good sense of. They have a memory. Memory. Generally,
Yeah,
dogs are not really aggressive. Humans make dogs aggressive. Humans
yeah, exactly.
make dogs aggressive. But what are some of the things? Like if you owned a dog in Istanbul, what would be some of the things that you have to be concerned about? What would be some of them?
Can you explain more?
If you owned a dog in Istanbul, what are some of the things you would have to be worried about?
I didn't think
Okay.
about it.
Well, let me.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example.
Uh-huh.
You own a dog. When you own a dog, you have a responsibility to the dog. For example, you have to take the dog outside at least twice a day, which means that you have to, you can't just say, oh, like a cat, you can leave a cat in the house because you have a litter box and you can go for a week, no problem. But for a dog, you need to take the dog out. You understand? To do its business.
Yeah, I see.
Do its business.
I think it would be a problem. I think it would be a problem for me because of my job. I would not interest. I cannot interest in a dog to care a dog, right?
Right.
That's why, for example, I have a school, right? I have to go to school. I have to go to hospital. I don't have any time to care with dogs, right?
Take care of a dog. To take care of a dog.
Take care of a dog, right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm similar here where I live. I don't, like I'm going to the U.S. Where would I leave the dog if I went to the U.S.? I wouldn't have anyone to leave it with. It's always a responsibility.
Actually, I have an advantage in this neighbor, right? In my neighborhood,
neighborhood.
in Istanbul.
My neighbor.
No, a neighbor.
I have a neighbor. Okay.
Yeah, neighborhood. No, yeah, neighborhood. You said true. In the neighborhood, there are 4 garden, right? Garden or park, big park with tree, or with tree and like grasses, right? And I have only one advantage, except that I have no advantage.
Okay. Okay, so a dog, you have to be concerned about taking the dog out. You have to be concerned of, you have to be responsible and go on holiday unless you have someone to take care of the dog. Usually when you get a puppy, the puppy is destructive. You know, you have to teach it how to go outside and do its business. You know, you also have to, it likes to bite things. It bites your shoes, bite your glasses, bite your furniture, loves to like bite things. And then you have to, it costs a little money. I mean, you have to feed the dog. You have to give it food, you know. So there are a lot of different factors involved in drawbacks to it. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Call me back. Call me back.